So we planned a rollerblade backpacking trip for Ash's birthday. Based on an internet search, we may be the only ones to have attempted a trip like this. 69 miles of rollerblading over 3 days across the Olympic Peninsula in Washington. What could go wrong?
I was able to do 3 laps in like 10 minutes right before we left.
This is Vince on ice skating, so we're getting ready for our long-distance rollerblading trip. We're here in the Big Five of Santa Barbara.
Ready to go!
This is awesome.
Thank you.
Think of a training plan now.
We need to be doing weekend rides.
Yeah.
We
Sure
need to
do.
go find a new, smoothish road every weekend.
So I'm at the track because Vince came here to practice in the cover of darkness, and I think I see him. How's it going, buddy?
Pretty hard.
Look, you're rolling!
Barely.
Day 1, tag still on.
Chill!
Effortless grace.
Alright guys, the Trailblazers' first weighted trial with packs.
Poor Vince needs to increase his speed a little.
Yeah,
He's doing good though.
he's doing okay.
I basically grew up on blades, so...
I've eaten it a couple of times, but in one piece.
She landed on her bumpers last time. You're so close! Get on the smooth part!
Oh, the smooth part!
Woo! Hey, good work. You pulled through.
Seductive.
Good makeup. You guys are assholes.
Riverboat queen, big wheel keep on turning, Proud Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Again. Ooh, dang. Better watch it. Off into the sunset. We are 2 weeks away from the trip, and Vince is looking way better. Man has been putting in work.
Just do it!
Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Finally, Memorial Day weekend came, and we headed off to the Pacific Northwest for the real deal. Actually, one of my favorite parts of the whole trip was that as we got on the bus to go to the airport from Santa Barbara, we just happened to pass Ash and Audra, who were rollerblading to the airport. Our bus went right by them. It was fate. Proof that rollerblading is faster than the bus when you forget to pull the stop.
If you're wondering why we ended up going all the way to Seattle, it's because we had some very stringent requirements for our route. We needed it to be pretty long, ideally very flat, not a lot of hills, and very smooth. So that led us to look at bike paths. We also wanted it to ideally sort of wind through towns so that we didn't have to carry all of our water and food the whole time. We picked the Olympic Discovery Trail and all flew up to Seattle to meet Galen, and then Sarai and Bree joined us there.
How was the ride to the airport?
Smooth sailing, yeah. I think we're gonna have a good trip.
Awesome.
We did our skiing strategy. Switchbacks.
Hell
We know how
yeah.
to handle hills now.
Yeah, we're hill pros.
What part are you most excited for, Audra?
Just want to watch Vince.
We made it to Seattle, where we were hosted by Galen and started going over our route.
We're of course in Seattle, right there. This is all the Olympic Peninsula. Our intended starting point for most of us is Blinn here. We're gonna camp Friday night at the Dungeness Spit. The next day we'll go back to the Olympic Discovery Trail and ride into Port Angeles, which is the biggest city on the Olympic Peninsula. And we'll keep on going across the Elwha River, and our campground is just on the far side of Port Angeles right here. The next day, I think the least pleasant part of the trip will be we have to go 2 segments of a couple miles each along Highway 112, but that's made up for by a stop at the Blackberry Cafe. And then I think the coolest part of the trip that I'm maybe the most excited about is we'll blade over here, and then there's a short, I think 2-mile gravel section that we'll have to walk. And then the
walking is the part you're the most excited about in this whole rollerblading trail.
Blading along the paved old railroad grade along the shore of Lake Crescent, which should just be spectacular and super cool in the forest with nice views and stuff. And then we will reach the end where we'll have stashed our cars.
Whole gang's here.
All right, we're in line for the ferry.
Where are we?
We're on a boat.
Ooh, we're moving.
How extreme is this?
Vince, what's that you got in your mustache there?
Hair? It's fisticuffs, mustache wax. Please sponsor me.
Did you get a chance to practice on your new rollerblades?
I did not. We'll see. I'm excited.
Woo!
Ours worse.
No, I think ours worse.
Oh yeah.
The team is about to embark on the first ever trailblazing trip, backpacking rollerblading.
There's Vince, one of the Blabies, starting the car shuttle.
Bye, Vince.
See you soon, Vince. Hey, gorgeous day for it too. Our first hill. Send it. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Can't slow down. Wet trail. This is new. Yeah, so far we're struggling. Bad texture on this road. I don't know if you can see this, but it's basically gravel.
Oh, so bad.
Despite these obstacles, we're going to try to make it to Squim to meet the boys. Audra, what was that thing you came up with earlier?
Sink or swim.
Bree is honestly going faster than all of us here. It's so slippery.
When you have smooth road and it gets wet, it's like ice skating.
Oh God, oh my God, I'm just gonna die.
Skating away, skating away, skating away on the thin ice of a new day.
Well, these are not the conditions we trained for in SoCal, but so far so good.
So well.
All right, how's it now?
So much better. Look at the sweet, sweet road texture.
Sweet texture.
Sweet texture. Come on.
It's Squim.
Got a brief section on the sidewalk here. Not ideal. Okay, where exactly now? Here we are at famous Jose's Salsa. Here's our stuff.
It's going far better than I expected. So
How bad were you expecting it to go?
Hey guys. All right, we're suiting up for leg 2. This time we got the Blabies with us. Retro blades. Care to show those bad boys off? Where'd you get those?
These are my dad's. passed down from generation to generation of weld blades.
Don't get this.
My reason for reason, the step in my groove. And if you said this life ain't good enough, I would give my world to lift you up like a chain. We're just pulling into our campsite area for the night. Dungeness Wildlife Refuge. Because you're so smooth.
Unbeatable beauty.
Galen, point at Port Angeles. That's where we're going. Starting out day 2 and it's pretty wet. Whoa.
What are you guys doing? Or what are we doing?
Stride of pride, baby. We are walking until the texture is, I don't even know, it can't be smooth. We're just walking.
The slope can get better though.
You're doing great.
Can you tell that I'm face planted up there?
You face planted? Oh, Becca.
Good morning.
You guys get stuck?
No. Becca hit a curb and face planted in the sand.
Oh, she okay?
She's okay. She had sand all over her face.
Oh, Becca.
So she's grouchy now.
Oh, crap.
How you doing, Becca?
I don't want your pity.
Yeah, we're gonna be on there again.
Watch out for the water. They're gonna be real slippery.
Trash texture. Trash.
I agree. I'm sweating. Oh, she's like, la 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 la.
Oh yeah.
This texture is its own break.
These blades were made for walking.
Hanging nettles on the left. What a day for blading.
What happened there, Galen?
Right off. The family heirloom. The crack not only is on this side, but also over here, and so I think this entire heel section of the skate park is gonna.
I would do around first.
Somehow it's duct taped to the road.
Gnarly hill, nasty texture.
Minefield of slugs.
Minefield of slugs.
I feel like a slug.
Androgynous. Slimy.
Wow.
Good in a thick way. How's your morale, Vince?
Stellar. Super high.
Rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Yeah, this is all a performance. Oh my god.
You're great.
And scene.
Galen's dealing with failure of the second blade.
Bilateral fractures.
We're only 2 miles from lunch, so
Hold up a second.
guys, hold on. Oh my god, Galen. No, we're not. Oh my god. At least you can go faster now, Jesus. Oh my god, Galen.
He said, son, you can have these, but if they come back with one scratch on them, you're getting a licking.
To be fair, I don't think they're scratched.
Yeah, I don't think it's
So what's your plan, man?
So I'm gonna attempt to locate a more elegant form of transportation from a more refined
Hey, you take
age
that back.
Hopefully will catch you guys all up.
Bye, cowboy. This is brutal. Trying to come out of this gracefully.
We hit a dirt road, and it is slightly better blading experience than the trail we're on. So we're gonna take this dirt road to a main road, assess that texture, and possibly just go on roads.
Nice.
Briefly abandon the Olympic Discovery Trail.
Returned from Walmart.
This is so much harder than rollerblading.
Oh my god.
Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been.
Where are we?
Yeah, Thai food.
How was it?
Delicious, much needed. Trailblazing. Turned out to be a little more of an adventure. Some textural issues. A road made of just pieces of gravel cemented together for miles, culminating in a walk along the side of a highway. So, you know, I've had nicer walks. It was raining. Yeah, it was raining. Absolutely was raining.
How was the texture along the highway?
Awful. Covered in gravel.
And large puddles.
Large puddles, which Vince fell into. Yeah.
If you come down to the river, bet you're gonna find some people who limp. You don't have to worry, 'cause you have no money. People on the river are happy to give. Big wheel keep on turning. Proud Mary keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Wow! Happy birthday! It's your birthday! It's my birthday! In Pankletown! It's beautiful!
Our sun is looking nice.
45 miles in. Look at the sunset! Oh my god. It's a rainbow!
Just made it to our campsite right at dark. Texture. It's not. Day 3?
Day 3.
How's it gonna go today?
It's gonna go amazing.
Why's that?
Because it can't get any worse than it did yesterday.
Home of the long-awaited diner.
Diner breakfast. Diner breakfast.
Is there syrup over there?
Vance, where'd everyone else go?
They went to a grocery store. Still working on lunch. Or breakfast, lunch.
And it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. I hear you whisper and the words melt everyone, but you stay so cool. La muñequita, my Spanish Harlem Mona Lisa.
Transitioning to the 2.5 mile walking on gravel section. And we're off.
Like the ocean under the moon. Oh, it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving that can be so smooth. Yeah, give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it.
Civilization.
The whole time it's just, us having, a good time, more or less. And then we get to the hill, and it's just, packed with people.
Going up it was a slog, and we were like, at least after this it's flat. And then we hit the top and we realized that, as hills usually do, it plummeted on the other side just as steeply as it went up. Yeah. Olivia got hurt.
My first fall of the whole trip, going down this hill and sort of ended up nose first into the gravel. Lost all my fruit snacks. Was bleeding from my neck.
Everyone goes down the hill one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bree.
Some of us. Where's Vince?
Yeah, you bombed it.
Yeah. That was kind of terrifying.
Now that we're cruising, there's nobody.
One thing, if you would leave it be a crying shame. In every breath and every word I hear your name calling me out from the barrio. You hear my rhythm on your radio. You feel the turning of the world so soft and slow. It's turning you round and around.
Smooth sailing for a while.
Yeah.
And then we hit the railroad grade. It was tilted just slightly up so you couldn't gain momentum. And something we hadn't foreseen, it was in dense woods, so it was just this like sort of invisible layer of slime moss on the surface.
Also covered in sticks.
And little flecks of gravel.
Yeah, which if you have tiny wheels, tiny sticks are death.
How you feeling? 3 miles from the end. Both of you. I see more moleskin than foot.
You know, I hear the more moleskin, the less blisters.
8 requests for voluntary double.
Right at the blade. Mile and a half to go.
You got this, Bree. Almost there.
My feet smell like tacos.
I don't even want to know what mine smell like.
Vibes. Oh my god. There they are. The cars.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
I don't know.
You got this, Ash.
Oh, it's in the water.
Probably not the silliest thing we've ever done, or the most painful thing we've ever done, but definitely the most painful, silly thing we've ever done.
The most painful, silly thing we've ever done.
I was a highwayman and a mother from my youth. For my children I did what I had to do. My family left Honduras when they killed the Sandinistas. We followed a coyote through the dust of Mexico. And every one of them except for me survived, but I am still alive.
So that seagull picked up the cork we dropped.
The left seagull.
The left one had it. You can't tell with the zoom, but
Now
they're fighting
the
over
right
it.
one.